Hey guys, good morning. So, a little different video today. I have a friend who is out of town. He's on vacation and he asked if I would take care of his loft. And so I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour of someone else's loft so you can kind of see designs and possibly some ideas of what you might like for your loft if you're planning on building one. So, I'm at his place. You'll have to forgive the dogs. They are the neighbors and they're noisy. So, nothing I can do about that. But let me show you his loft from the outside. It looks like it's maybe 16 or 18 feet long, 16 feet, and 8-foot high walls with a sliding door. Got an aviary. This is attached to the young bird and old bird teams. And then on this side, you've got another aviary that wraps all the way around. This is attached to the breeding section so that the breeders can have some air. He's got his built on a cement pad that he poured himself. Spot to load pigeons if he decides he wants to load pigeons. I think that was originally a doggy door, but yeah, got that. And then here's the landing boards. So this is the breeding section in here. Nope, sorry. That's the young bird section. And then you got your landing board and it comes around to the old bird section. So it was just a regular old shed when he moved in. And he had to add on this section, this from here to here, this little bit, he added on to himself. And I think it actually ended here. So he added on not just this length, but he added on this width. So, yeah. And that's what it looks like from the outside. He's got a regular shingled roof. Let's go in and take a look. All right, as soon as you walk in, this is his supply area. He's got his barrels of feed, supplements, supplies. He's got a stool. All right, and then right behind this area is the breeding section. So he is a lot shorter than I am. This is probably 5 foot high. I'm 6'6", and my head reaches something like way up there. So his doors are built for him, not for me, which is great. This door, this one leads right into the breeding section. We'll go in here and check it out. I really like he's got his water off the ground and hung on the wall. It's kind of nice. Okay. Yeah. On the far wall over there, he's got some perches, bee perches. And then up here, he's got breeding sections. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 large breeding boxes. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 smaller breeding boxes on this side. You'll have to forgive the mess. He's been out of town, and so he hasn't cleaned. And he asked me not to, so it's a little bit dirtier in here than it normally is, just because he's been out of town for a couple of weeks. It's a couple of weeks worth of buildup. So we got birds in each one of these. Little baby in there. So for a racing pigeon loft, he's got quite a bit of color in here. It's really hard to see, but Look in here. It's got some white racers. There's a dad and mom and a baby. Oh, there's another baby over there. So he has the ability to lock this open or lock it shut. For his feeders, it's kind of a cool way to do it. He's got just this little feeder. He's cut out these little notches for those little hooks to go right there. And you can just feed them this way. For water, he's just got liter bottles attached to these, which go in, and it works great. These last for half a week or so. So speaking of colors, if you look at that one, he's got an Andalusian right there. I think that's what that is. Such a pretty color. It's got a bright red bird here. If it'll hold still. Okay, down here he's got a little box for grit. You can see compared to my hand how big that is. It's just perfect for holding grit. It's got a lid so you can refill it, dump it out easy to clean. Very nice. I like the feeder too. Same thing, it's got a lid. You just lift and pull off, fill it up, empty it out, clean it, whatever you need to do. So that's pretty nice as well. And so the system is you just take this, you pick it up, take it out that door. The feeder barrels are right there. And all you got to do is fill it up, bring it back through the door and in. Same with all of these little boxes. You just fill them up through there. It's pretty simple. This guy does not like my presence in the loft. Definitely freaks out when I'm in here. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, that's the Andalusian. Nice. Okay, so this is the breeding section. So over on this side are all the young birds and the old birds. We don't fly in a club here, so he just combines them both, flies both ages at the same time. Same thing, super short door, which is good for him, not for me. He's got lots of grizzles. He's got lots of reds. He's got some black ones in here. Lots of color. I love it. One of my favorite things about pigeons are the colors. Okay, same thing with the water in here. He's got the waters hung off the floor. Another box for grit right there. And then depending on how many birds he has in here, he has feeders. He's got one small one and then a big one, same as the other room. Now, yeah, and there's the traps. There is one challenge in here, and I'm curious if you guys have spotted it. They all get to go out and get some sunshine. There's lots of bee perches on the wall. This is their little aviary. They can get some sun and fresh air. But there is one very, very important thing that is not here in this loft that we are going to work on, he and I. We're going to fix up. So take a look around and see if you can see. Anybody got any guesses on what is missing here? Showing the bottom of the floor on purpose. Bottom of the walls, I should say. Okay, now look up at the ceiling. What's missing? There's 0 of it in here. Yeah, none whatsoever. Okay, it's ventilation, guys. There is 0 ventilation in here. It's probably the worst ventilation I've ever seen. When you come up here, check that out. That's just on the walls. It's ridiculous. This is pigeon lung waiting to happen. So I'm not wearing it at the moment so I can talk on camera, but I've got my mask. Anytime I come in here to help feed the birds, I wear the mask. Because, man, this is just, I mean, look at the walls. They are white. Craziness, craziness. Not good, not good at all. So I'm going to help him put in some ventilation. We're going to figure out ways to do it. We'll put something up high so air can get out. And then we're going to put some vents down low to help that. Now, I'm covering my face right now because these guys, they're flapping their wings and that dust is kicking up. It's just horrible. Have I said that enough times? It's not good. Look at those beautiful birds. Man, they're pretty. Love a good grizzle. So now that you guys have seen this loft, tell me what you think. What kinds of things do you like about it? And what kinds of things would you change about it? If it were my loft, of course, this door comes to right here. So if it were my loft, I'd be changing the doorway. That would be opened up a lot. What else? What else would you guys change in here? Or on the outside? I think overall, I really like the setup. It's just the ventilation. I think once the ventilation is fixed, I think it's a great loft. I don't think there's any issues with it whatsoever. Duck down and get through here. All right, guys, this is just a quick video of his loft. He's got a sliding glass door here. If I didn't mention that, I think I did. I just wanted to show you something a little different. So that's his loft. I'm gonna get to feeding and watering these guys. Today's my last day taking care of them. So look at this grizzle right here. I love grizzles, they're pretty. All right, I'm gonna give you an overview of the yard. So you can see that's the aviary there. It's got plenty of space for it is open to the neighborhood. So it can be easy access for the race teams. If you look up on top, right there, there is an air vent. And I thought, oh, well, maybe that helps out a little bit. But when he built the inside, he closed off the roof in here so that it's sealed. So that air vent is actually not doing anything. So he's got some work to do. But yeah, that's it, guys. Another view of someone else's design so you can have some ideas for your own loft. All right. Make comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. What do you really like and what do you think needs to be changed immediately? So I'm sure that most of you guys have seen these. But what you do is you just take this little device, which is something I think you can buy from pretty much any of the pigeon supply stores. Fill this up, put that in there, and away you go. So yeah, that's it. All right, guys, thanks for joining me and hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one.